The filter-free diary. Uh,
Good evening. It's 10:16 and I have a feeling we're going to be moving away from 6 pretty soon. And I feel like there's so much to say about 6. So before we do, I want to say this thing, and this is not Spirit's idea, but I do have Spirit support. In fact, it said it's going to help me. So that's great. But you should know Spirit did not tell me to say this. I decided to say this. So it's going to be a little mathy too. In fact, part of it's going to get really mathy. So, warning. But there's going to be a big old revelation too, depending on how much you can understand. So I have my tablet here because I need to draw. So I'm going to switch the screen over so you can see me scribbling. Okay. Okay, cool. You can see the tablet. Okay. So up here, I have the numbers, right? All the way to 9. And the reason I have the numbers up there is I'm going to try and draw a 6, but you may not be able to see that's a 6. So, hold on. I think I'm drawing in white. Oh, I don't use this program very often. So I don't necessarily know how to use it that well. Paintbrush. Okay. All right. So the whole idea, obviously the number 6 is there's the number 6. And everybody knows that we draw a number 6 like this, right? That's how you draw a number 6. And we already know that, a 6 is the path. And not for nothing, the path is actually a 1. I know it doesn't look like it, but the idea was when you get to the bottom, you just bounce back and 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 bounce back. And that's the path. That really is the path. And you can kind of see that in the 6, except what happens is we started on the path, and then creativity was like, hey, swing to the right. And now we're just doing this endlessly. And we didn't get back to the path because we keep doing this. And that's why a 6 looks the way it does. Because we started off on the path, but then we swung right instead of bouncing back up. And we should have just bounced back up, but we didn't. And the thing is, we're just going to endlessly go round and round unless someone or something flips it, and then we get back to the path. But so far, this will be the 7th time it's happened, we keep doing this. We keep doing this. No matter how many times we get readjusted and we get sent back to, I think this eraser, that doesn't look like eraser. Oh, it is. And no matter how many times we get sent back on the path, we always end up swinging to the right. And we do this over and over and over. And not for nothing, the coin flipper doesn't mind doing its job and flipping the coin back so that we can get back to the path. But at some point, aren't you guys tired of just going around in circles? Don't you actually want to progress instead of circling the toilet all the way fucking down? You would think so. I would hope so. But not for nothing, we can keep spinning around in circles if you want to. So let's talk about the 6, right? That's a 6. This is a 6. That's a special kind of 6, isn't it? That's like a menstruating 6. And this is a 6. We talked about that when we talked about, the X. Because the X is a 24 and it looks like a 5, right? But it's really a 6. And the 15, considering spirit's invisible, it looks like a 5 because you can't see the spirit, but it's really a 6. It's really an O. All right. And the thing is, that first 6 we already know, right? We already know that first 6 is an F. But did you know that the first 3 6s, the 6, the 15, and the 24, spell a word? Do you know only the 6 spells a word in the alphabet? Do you know that? Well, now you do. And not for nothing, the 666 really is a fox. And that fox is actually a cutout. It's not the thing you're supposed to be looking at. It's the background. And when you cut out that fox, what you actually get is a 54, a 45, and a 36. And if you understood what I said, congratulations. And if you didn't, well, you got plenty of time to get there because we're probably just going to keep going around in circles. Have a good one.